If I ask you, James, that if one person is very successful into one of the aspect, for example, he has achieved all those goals in his career, but other things are actually affected. So would you call him a high performer?
That individuals who have achieved a lot in their life and reach a point where they know that there is something more left to what they can accomplish. They just don't know how to do it. They haven't lost the sense of what a high performer is, but they've lost that edge. They feel uncomfortable. They are suffering anxiety as well. And I've heard multiple stories of individuals who have reached those highest levels and said to themselves, is this all there is? And that's why one of the things that those individuals reconnect with, and one of the things that those individuals have recognized that they need throughout the year, is to be associated and to have a relationship with some kind of coach in their lives. It's difficult often for us to be objective about the path that we need to take. We get caught up in our own psychology. We get caught up in our own anxieties and triggers. And it becomes difficult many times for individuals, even at the highest level, to sort through those things. So that's why what you find is that not only the world's highest performers, but the individuals that have achieved the most are the ones that have had a relationship, some kind of relationship with a personal development coach throughout their careers. It's an incredibly important tool that they have to be able to connect with an individual who they themselves recognize their direction and potential for growth, but who has a practice whereby they help an individual discover their own truths. Coaches don't really, particularly high performance coaches, which I would like to mention that high performance coaching, as you said, is the number one framework by which people are coached throughout the world, and routinely through surveys with clients every year, the satisfaction rate comes in at about 95% positive. And so, so there's a lot of coaching programs out there, but this is the reason why I identified with this. I was actually coached by a high performance coach when I was making my transition out of the semiconductor industry. So I think that getting back to the main point is that regardless of where you are in life, individuals can have a need to be able to identify what's next. Coaches help them, and it doesn't matter who you are. You can lose touch with what got you to that level of success and fall off your ability to maintain a high performance lifestyle because you don't know what to do next. You don't know what the next step is to take in terms of your personal growth, development, direction. You might have relationships that are not functioning properly. You might not be taking care of your body. You might not be taking care of your mind. And so a lot of times this happens to even the most successful people among us.
Wow, that's really insightful. Yes, I mean, I completely agree with you. So we should actually understand ourselves, and yes, coaches really help us to achieve this whole understanding. They help us to renew our belief systems, because most of the time we get trapped into our own belief system, which we have got through our maybe upbringing, our parents, societies, and so many things. But when we talk to coaches, they help us to identify, to come out of our own limiting beliefs, and so that we can see the path ahead.